Resolute Week 4, Day 2 Brainstorm. We're going to start very similarly to we did for Day 1, as we're going to identify a challenge. We can even use the same challenge, but then our kind of steps from there look a little bit different. So step 2 is a brainstorm. Set a timer for 10 minutes and write down as many solutions as you can think of. You'll find that you'll probably run out of solutions about a minute and a half or 2 minutes in. And you'll probably start to get really uncomfortable with that idea of 10 minutes. The timer is meant to be uncomfortable. It's meant to challenge us, and it's meant to kind of reveal to us how quickly we run out of solutions, how quickly our imagination kind of shuts down, and hopefully push us to a level of discomfort, because I think in that discomfort is where really good solutions come from, because we've sat with the problem. Write everything down. Everything down. It doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be a perfect solution right away. It doesn't matter if it's too big, too small, too outlandish. Just write it down. Generate a wide range of possibilities. And once the timer's up, review your list. Remember, keeping in mind that sort of minimally viable solution that we talked about in Day 1. Consider how feasible it is, the potential impact, and what resources or changes would be required to implement it. And then kind of isolate from there. Choose 3 that seem most promising. They don't have to be the most easy, or the most practical. Sometimes the best solutions really do require a little bit of a stretch. So weigh the resources and energy and effort it's going to take to enact this solution. That's your risk, if you will, and then consider the reward. How big of an impact could that have? Sometimes that makes the risk section of our formula here not nearly so daunting. And then we've got plan. How are we going to implement these things? And then reflect. Again, using our feelings wheel. How did it feel to brainstorm? Did you notice any patterns or tendencies in the type of solutions? Maybe you kind of have a one-track mind, and this revealed that, hey, most of your solutions are to spend more money or pay more for things, but maybe money is an area that's stressful for you right now. So maybe your solutions are relying too heavily on a resource that isn't readily available to you. Well, do you have time? What's your community like? What are the people around you good at? Can you utilize them? Are there other ways that you can achieve this without spending more money? That's just an idea. Oftentimes my solution to maybe money's on the brain for me, because it is a lot. But, well, I just need to work more. Well, what if that was off the table? What sort of imagination, what sort of creativity would I have to employ if certain options were not on the table? Especially as we're kind of reflecting on what's good for us. We're looking at our HRV. What does it look like when we work and work and work? How's our HRV doing? Are we working too much? Sometimes there's issues where we really do need to sacrifice, and sometimes our well-being is one of the first things to go. But that's not a sustainable solution. So this is an option for us to kind of look at how unique or creative are our solutions, and if they're all kind of focused on one thing, we may need to think outside the box. I love this one. I think it's a great skill to have, and the creativity that comes from it is well worth the effort.